Okay. Good day again, grade 10. So I am recording now our lesson for the third week of our lesson, which is finding the common difference and the end term in an arithmetic sequence. So first of all, using the definition of arithmetic sequence, the common difference and specific term of a given sequence can be obtained. I have written here in or on the board two examples. Okay, the first one is negative 3, 2, 7, 12, and letter B is 4, 8, 16, and 32. So what we are going to do is we are going to determine whether the sequence is arithmetic, and if it is arithmetic, we are going to give the common difference. If not, we'll leave it as is. Okay, now, on the first example in letter A, to find the common difference or to determine whether the sequence is arithmetic, we are going to subtract each term from its successor. So what do I mean from its successor? So for example, I will be using, let's say, 2 and negative 3. So for example, here, okay, so first is 2 minus negative 3. The answer would be on negative, negative, so that is 5. Correct? Because negative, negative would become positive, so that it would become 2 plus 3, so that would be 5. Am I clear with that? Second, if you're gonna use 7 minus 2 would be equal to 5. And if you opted for 12 and 7, that is 12 minus 7 is equal to 5. So if you can see, all the answers is the same. So the answer is 5. So what does it mean? So it means to say that this 5 is called your common difference, or the symbol is D. So to find your D here, all you have to do is subtract, iniligay nun, okay, subtract nyo si negative 3 sa kay 2, or isubtract nyo ang before nga number sa iya nga ang masunod. Okay? So isubtract ang before na number sa nauna. Klaro? So therefore we can conclude that or since the difference are equal, the sequence is arithmetic indeed. So this is arithmetic. Okay? So arithmetic. Now, let's try letter B. So, first, mas kadiin lang. Okay, mas kadiin lang ang inyong kanon na unahon. So, for example, I will be using 8 and 4. So, all you have to do is subtract 4 from 8. So, that is 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. Am I right? Second, 16 minus 8 is 8. 32 minus 16 is 16. If you notice, dire pa lang, lain-lain ang aton nga answer. So therefore, we concluded, or since the difference are not equal, so the sequence is not arithmetic. So not arithmetic. Am I clear? So that is how to identify if the given sequence is arithmetic or not. All you have to do is find the common difference. If the common difference are equal, then arithmetic. If not, not arithmetic. Okay? Am I clear? Grade 10? Okay, so let's proceed. Okay? After finding the common difference, I think we are now ready to find the end term of an arithmetic sequence. For example, sample number 1. Let's say find the, let's say, 14th term. Okay, find the 14th term in the sequence let's say 5, 7, 9, 11. 5, 7, 9, 11, and so on. Okay, now, so find the 14th term. If you can see, this is the first term, second term, third, fourth term. We are looking for the 14th term. So all you have to do is, okay, what will you do? So first, to find the 14th term, identify first what is your a sub 1. Okay, your a sub 1, and then the number of terms, okay, represented by n, and then find the common difference. In finding the common difference, you can use any number as long as you're sure that it is arithmetic. Like for example, I will be using 9 and 7, so I will subtract 7 from 9. So that is 9 minus 7 is equal to 2. So 2 is my common difference. As you can see, 2. Okay, so kung pakadto ka to tanan, ga-add ka sang 2. So 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 2, 11. Okay? Pero kung pakadto ka din sa left side ko subong, so ga-subtract ka. Pero kung gapakadto ka sa right side, ga-add ka. Okay? So now, let's continue. Now, identify what is a sub 1. A sub 1, of course, is your first term. In that case, we have 5. And the number of terms is 14. So you are asked to find the 14th term. Okay? So all you have to do to find the 14th term, okay, just substitute in our formula. The formula is a sub n would be equal to what? A sub 1 plus quantity of n minus 1 times d. Okay? A sub n is your last term. A sub 1 is your first term. N is your number of terms. D is your common difference. So all you have to do is substitute. So you are looking for the 14th term. So that is a sub 14. A sub 1 is 5. Plus your n here is 14 minus 1 times d, which is 2. Okay? So simple algebra, 5 plus 14 minus 1 is 13 times 2. That is 5 plus 13 times 2 is 26. And therefore, we can conclude that a sub 14 is 31. Okay? So 31. So the 14th term, is 31. Clear? So that is how to find the nth term of an arithmetic sequence. Am I clear? So another example. So I will erase. Pasensya na kay gamay aton board. Kaya ko di subong sa balay. Okay? Clear? I will erase. Now, in our second example, let's see, in the arithmetic sequence, -7, -4, -1, and 2, what is the, let's say, or what term, let's say, what term is 44? Okay, para malain naman. So, in the arithmetic sequence, negative 7, negative 4, negative 1, 2, what term is 44? So again, all you have to do is, first, identify your a sub 1. Okay? Second is your last term, your a sub n, and then your common difference. So, your common difference, your a sub 1 and your a sub n, which is your last term. Now, so, a sub 1, negative 7. A sub n, okay, in this case, what term is your 44? Okay, so, a sub n is 44. Okay, what is being asked in the problem is your n. Okay, so, let's continue. So, what's our d? So, our d, that is simply negative 7 minus negative 4, which is negative would become positive. Okay, dili ko solbon. So, that is negative 7 plus 4. So, that is negative 7 plus 4 is negative 3. Okay? Am I clear? Negative 4, sorry. Okay. Nagsala. So, negative 4, sorry. Negative 4 minus 7. Minus. So, that is negative plus negative 4. Negative would become plus 7. So, that is positive 3. Okay? So, all you have to do next is substitute in our formula. So, the formula is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus quantity of n minus 1 times d. So, your a sub n here is 44. Your a sub 1 is negative 7 plus your n is unknown, minus 1, and your d is 3. Okay? Again, simple algebra. Compute first what is inside the parentheses. So, doing that is 44 minus 7 plus multiply n minus 1 to 3. So, 3 times n first, that is 3n. And then, 3 times negative 1, that is negative 3. So, that is 44 would be equal to, combine similar terms first, negative 7, negative 3, that would become negative 10 plus 3n. Okay? And then, grupuhon na sa grade 10. So, sa ilo sa piyak, ang negative 10. So, that is 44 plus 10. Why plus 10? Because this is negative. Okay? Yung transpose sa piyak, negative would become positive. So, mabilin sa piyak is 3n. So, algebra, 44 plus 10, that is 54 is equal to 3n. So, you are asked to find the n. So, may 3 days. So, all you have to do, to get rid of 3, divide it by itself, by 3. Para balance ang equation, divide this also by 3. 3 would be cancelled. Okay? Cancelled out. 54 divided by 3 would become 18. So, your n here is 18. Therefore, we can conclude that the 44 is the 18th term. So, 44 is the 18th term. Okay? In the arithmetic sequence, negative 7, negative 4, negative 1, and 2. Correct? So, that is simply, olain naman ang nga situation. At least when if you are reading your module or doing your module, at least this example should be at least addition sa inyong nga ginapracticean sa inyong module. Okay? So, any clarification or one more example? Okay? Doon na sa classroom ba? Okay. Let me see. By the way, those examples were taken from my book sa Vibal by Jose Dilaw et al. Okay? So, any more? So, let's see. Let's continue. Okay. So, lain naman isa yung example. So, ang kagina, may pares parehas, for example, let's say, number 3, balik ta sa basic. Find, let's say, the 27th term. Find the 27th term of the arithmetic sequence, let's say 5, 8, 11, 14. Okay? Now, what is the 27th term? So, very easy, as I've said. All you have to do is identify first your a sub 1, which is 5. Okay? What's next? Your common difference, which is, let's say I will use 14 and 11. So, that is 3. Okay? Next is your, what? Number of terms? The 27th term. So, substitute in your formula. A sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. Substituting, a sub 27 is equal to a sub 1 is 5 plus 27 minus 1 times 3. Okay? So, I think, okay, you can calculate it mentally. 27 minus 1 is 26 times 3 plus 5, 78 plus 5 is 83. So therefore, the 27th term in the arithmetic sequence 5, 8, 11, and 14 is 83. Okay? So, medyo pusapos lang sa. So, let's look for one more example. I'm looking at my laptop now. Okay, so let's see. Another one. Clear na? Just stick in the formula. Mas kaya naman kinatabo, just stick in the formula. And then all you have to do is substitute. That's it. No more, no less. Wala na da iba nga formula. Only this one. Okay? So let's continue grade 10. So, another one is, let's say, ano na yung example? Sige lang. Find the 40th term. Find the 40th term for the arithmetic sequence in which a sub 8 is 60 and a sub 12 is 48. Okay, alay naman. No problem. So find the 40th term for the arithmetic sequence in which a sub 8 is 60 and a sub 12 is 48. So first of all, okay, what we are going to do is plan. Okay? So, depende sa inyo kung ano ang inyong akuan. You can use systems of linear equations or you can solve it differently. As what I am always telling you, there are many solutions in which hindi sila nga kung anong akon way mag-solve amo na lang akon nga i-accept nga solution no. If you have your own method, then it's welcome as long as you're not breaking any rule in solving different problems in mathematics. Okay? So, for example, I will be solving this one sa using linear equations. Okay, first of all, okay, we are going to substitute the or 60 for our a sub 8 and 48 for a sub 12 in the formula. So, in writings, this is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Okay? To obtain the systems of equation in terms of a sub 1 and d. So, primero, si a sub 8 is equal to what? So, a sub 1 plus 8 minus 1 times what? Okay, times d. Okay? So, if you're going to solve this, a sub 1, anong matabo din? So, let's continue. So, explain ko lang karon. So, 8 minus 1 is equal to d. This would become, as we are saying, substitute lang. So, a sub 8 is equal to a sub 1 plus 8, plus quantity of 8 minus 1 times d. This would become what? So, 16 isa. So, this would become a sub 8 is 60. Okay? Is equal to, a sub 1. This would become plus 7d. Another one is a sub 12 is equal to a sub 1 plus 12 minus 1 times d. This is a sub 12 is 48. Substitute na lang. So, a sub 1 is equal to plus 13d. 13d. 11d. Okay? So, subtract the second equation from the first equation so that we can solve for d. So, solving here, subtract na niyo. Subtract. So, change sign tatanan. Ma-change sign. So, ma-cancel na. Correct? So, ini 60 minus 48 will give you pila? 12. So, ini cancel as I have said is equal to negative. So, negative 7 minus 11 is negative 4d. Solving for d, divide both sides by negative 4. Negative 4. So, that is, so cancel. D is equal to negative 3. Okay? So, meron na, hara na nga nga d. So, we can solve now for what is being asked. So, first, okay, so, mauna ko sa 60. So, 60 would be equal to a sub 1. Diba? Nalagay na. A sub 1, dira na lang para makita nyo, plus 7d. Correct? So, solbonta natin si A. Kaya naman si D. So, 60 is equal to A sub 1 plus 7 times negative 3. So, 60 is equal to A sub 1 minus 21. So, solving for A, Sa ilo ko lang sa piyak si negative 21. So 60 manging positive plus 21 is equal to a sub 1. So therefore we can conclude that a sub 1 is 81. Ora na si a sub 1 mo. Now, use the formula to find what is being asked. To find the 40th term. Okay, so we are going to solve a sub 40. So using the formula, imuon ko lang blue para makita. Okay, this is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times d. So substitute, ang ginapangita ta is the 40th term. So a sub 40 is equal to what is a sub 1? A sub 1 is 81 plus what is your n? Okay? So, kailan na ito kagina? Yan na ito. Okay, so our n is pila nga itong n? So, plus 39 times, o nga nag-39 pagkita ko. 40 minus 1 times our d is negative 3. Alright? So, a sub 40, 81 plus 39 times negative 3. Alright? So, murat-murat na ko. Just tell me if may sala ta, ha? I-message nyo lang ko. Pero daw wala man Okay? Kaluyan man. So, that is 81 minus 39 times 3 is 117. So, our 40th term is 81 minus 117 is, of course, to be negative 36. Okay? So, 40th term for the arithmetic sequence is negative 36. Okay? So, that's for now. We have identified if the given sequence is arithmetic or not, and we solved or we find or solved for the n term of the arithmetic sequence. So, I'll be posting what you are going to do in our group. So, thank you and God bless. More power.